Tommy Baker embarked on the ultimate biker adventure, assembling his crew to prove themselves as a true motorcycle club. As they hit the open road, their camaraderie and determination were immediately put to the test. But just 5 minutes into the ride, fate took a sharp turn. One of the riders went down, setting the stage for a tense encounter with law enforcement. What started as a brotherhood ride quickly became a high-stakes moment when the police pulled over members of the group. The officers questioned the bikers, asking things like, "You guys finally decided to stop, huh? Wait, I didn't even see it. Okay, backwards. How about you? Why are you carrying it? You have any bullets? How fast were we going? 73. What's the speed limit? 65. The officer continued, "You guys can all go back to the van for me. They're interfering with my traffic stop. They can all go to jail if they're out here. You need to keep your distance. Back to the van, please. To the van." The journey took another twist when police stopped 2 of the bikers for speeding. During questioning, they discovered that one biker was carrying a gun, but without any bullets. This raised eyebrows and hinted at deeper tensions possibly brewing within the biker community, raising concerns about an impending feud. Meanwhile, as engines roared and miles flew by, the group suddenly realized that 2 members, Tommy and Moody, were no longer riding with them. Instead of stopping immediately to search, the remaining bikers decided to refuel first, as one rider was nearly out of gas. The decision reflected the delicate balance between urgency and practicality in an unpredictable adventure. As one scene unfolded, an officer warned another rider, "Hey, come on back here a minute. Don't mess with the bike, all right? I'm just trying to be cool. I didn't want you grabbing stuff off the bike. Come on down here. Yeah, you're going to get yourself in trouble. Get out. Let's go. Justice Court. That's the jurisdiction." After receiving a ticket, the officer asked for a signature near the X. "How much is the ticket if I just pay by mail and don't show up?" $150. "All right." The officer handed back the paperwork and added, "You don't have any ammo anyway, just holster it, and we'll be on our way." Following the incident, the biker group reached out to Tommy and Moody to find out where they were. It turned out the 2 had stopped to refuel, but Moody's actions drew the attention of the police, leading to them getting pulled over. Despite the delay, they agreed to regroup not far from their current location. As the rest of the group headed to the meeting point, tensions began to rise. Riders exchanged accusations about who was responsible for attracting law enforcement. Still, the crew stayed focused and continued the journey. But soon enough, they found themselves pulled over again. A familiar officer approached. "It's those same guys from the front. I hope he got a big ticket this time. I told you, I was flashing my lights and trying to get you to slow down for the last 10 miles. Doesn't bother me. If it's worse for you, that's your problem. I don't feel bad." "No, you don't. You make yourself feel better by messing with others. I'm not messing with anybody. I told you to slow down." "Then shut the hell up." "I don't have to." The officer then turned to Brian. "Brian, here's your citation for speeding. I wrote it as a civil infraction, not a criminal offense. The court address is here. You have until the 19th of next month to take care of it. Please sign here on the X1." Rider wondered, "What do you think he'll do?" "Just 1 ticket, and that's it." "Yeah, they usually go after the front guy because the rest are following him." "How fast were you going?" 66 in a 45 zone. Brian accepted the ticket. Others joked, "I wouldn't mind if they handcuffed him. Can I tase him? Should we film him? Look at the bright side, Brian. It's better you than me. I was going to warn you, but I didn't want to go 100 miles an hour just to catch up." Their quest for adventure continued, and although they anticipated confrontations with law enforcement, they once again got off with just a speeding ticket. To them, it was all part of the ride, facing the consequences without hesitation. Still undeterred, the group pressed on toward Arizona Bike Week, where they were rewarded with a live concert by Bad Company. Along the way, they ran into actor Gary Busey, who was invited to join the ride, along with guest riders Brian Bosworth and Gary Busey, adding even more excitement to their journey. The group sets off on their grand adventure. Amid the excitement, one rider makes a bold, symbolic gesture, discarding their phone as a sign of complete commitment to the road ahead. As they weave through twists and turns, a question hangs in the air. Will they make it through this journey unscathed? Only time will tell their fate. Suddenly, something happens. I think someone ran a red light. I'm not sure, but I'm playing it safe. I don't need another ticket. As they pull over, they notice a female police officer approaching. What are all these cameras doing here? Pretty brave female cop pulling over a group of bikers. Sir, please step back. I need you to stand back. I don't even know what happened. Maybe we ran a red light or something, but here we are, pulled over. You need another unit? The riders are confused. One mutters, "This is the smallest town in the whole state, and now there's 1,000,000 cops. They just don't want bikes going through here." Speculation begins. I think Gary gave her a bit of attitude earlier, and she didn't like it. Now she's playing tough with the badge. The officer becomes stern. Keep your hands where I can see them. All of you take a step back. I don't like being crowded like this. Then the situation escalates. We've received about 16 citizen complaints and one call from an off-duty officer reporting reckless driving near Mingus Mountain. The officer continues listing violations. Passing vehicles illegally, riding more than 2 abreast, passing on the left. It's all been reported. One rider tries to defend the group. We were riding tandem the whole time through the canyon. Another officer calls out, "Sir, step forward. Do you have any weapons?" "Just a knife and a flashlight." "Your name?" "Gary?" "Full name?" "Gary Busey." "What's going on with him?" "He's got an attitude about freedom, that's all." Then the tension breaks wide open. "Sir, I need you to turn around and put your hands behind your back." "For what? I don't have any warrants." "You do, out of California." "What? No, I don't. This is harassment." As Gary protests, another rider shouts, "Why are you arresting him?" "What's the charge? Why are you taking him away?" The officers remain calm. "We're going to confirm the warrant. If it's valid, he's coming with us. The rest of you can go." In a dramatic turn, actor Gary Busey is arrested, while the rest of the group is released without charges. But questions remain. Will Gary return to the road? Will he be welcomed back into the club? This isn't just a ride. It's a test of loyalty, trust, and brotherhood. As the group continues, they face the high-speed, high-stakes world of motorcycle clubs, where life and death blur on the highway. Friendships are strained, tensions rise, and not everyone agrees on how fast or how far to go. Some riders begin to question whether they belong. Difficult decisions must be made about who stays and who goes. On the road, they encounter one of the most notorious motorcycle clubs in the world. It's here that they learn the unwritten rules of the road and the true meaning of the biker code: honor, brotherhood, respect. Symbols and patches aren't just fashion statements. They represent sacrifice. And as the journey unfolds, those sacrifices reveal the real danger and raw intensity of this lifestyle. This is more than just a ride. It's a way of life.